Oh my god. A fingerprint scanner and a wallet button. A wallet button? A wallet button? A wallet button. A wallet button. A wallet button. Gamers don't... Fuck! Yeah, you know what will enhance my experience? Is if I had the ability to spend money immediately at the press of a button. If I could just press a button and spend my money immediately. I can just immediately spend my money. Oh my god. You know how many times I've been playing games and I'm just like, damn, why can't I just spend money immediately? Why do I have to go through checkout? Fuck. If there was only a nifty little button that would just, I could press it and just spend my money, that would make my life so much easier. Okay. It's time to get on to our next order of business. Polium. What is Polium? What is Polium? Polium 1, guys. Polium 1. It is the newest. It is the most exciting opportunity. Look, NFT in scams. Metaverse in scams. They go together like this. Like Doritos and tacos. Make the Dorito Locos Taco at Taco Bell. You cannot have NFTs in scams. They go together like this, guys. They go together like this. So apparently there's this new thing called the Polium 1. It's a wannabe poser ass game console that doesn't even theoretically exist, but apparently it will exist. And YongYea, one of my favorite YouTubers, going to be reacting to a video of his. He talks about it. Apparently this is something. This is certainly an event. So let's check this out.
Virtual successor to YongYea is here, ladies and gentlemen, except this console focuses on the stuff that gamers really want. Web 3.0, metaverse, blockchain, NFT.
Yes, dude.
Where do I sign up?
NFTs.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, so this is a new console, an upcoming console, going by the name Polium. You can see right here already we're off to a great start, given that they couldn't even get their own proper Twitter
come
handle.
on, man.
Type in Polium and then
dude, there's a lot of people on Twitter, man.
Get their own Twitter account, so that already shows the pedigree of legitimacy that they have in the gaming landscape. But beyond that, we have this tweet right here that reads, "We are building the world's first multi-chain."
The world's first multi-chain gaming console for Web 3. That's another thing. I've never, anytime I hear about the Web 3, I immediately think of crypto. And when I think of crypto, I think of bullshit. Discord website launching soon. You are early. Let's bring Web 3 to the traditional gaming market. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants this. The market for this does not exist.
A Medium post that goes through the details on what we can expect from this console.
Let's check it out.
First multi-chain gaming console, Polium 1 console it's called. Polium is building the world's first multi-chain gaming console. The console will be built by the community. First of all,
whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute, dude. Polium is building the world's first multi-chain gaming console. The console will be built by the community. Let me tell you something. This is very important. If you ever let the public decide on a factor in regards to your marketing strategy, whether that is involving in the construction of something, determining how something is advertised, etc., it will fail. It is going to fail. You can't trust the public to do it. And the fact that this isn't even built yet, the community will come together. So these guys are expecting the NFT crypto community to build this, and then they will sell it and get all the money. The community is going to build this, and then we'll sell it, and then we get the money. It's the ultimate scam. I love it. It's the shamelessness of it is god tier. I love it. It will be capable of running games that are built on different blockchains. That's another thing too. All of these NFT games suck. Each and every one of them suck. They all suck. Nobody wants to play that shit. It's garbage. Throw it in the trash. Users will be able to play games that are on Immutable X, Solana, Ethereum, Polygon, BNB, EOS, Wax, and Harmony without needing to switch networks. The console will be powerful enough to run high-performance games and will be easy for traditional gamers who don't understand Web3. Not only will this solve a problem, but it will also bring mass adoption into the Web3 space. So here's the problem with all of this right here. It's not even built yet. How can you make these claims without it even having built? How can you say it's going to run high-performance games if you don't even have specs for it because it hasn't been built? It's the ultimate scam. I love it. And the thing is, you know what NFTs are? You know what crypto is? I'm just gonna say it. Crypto is astrology for men. Crypto is astrology for men. It is. It's astrology for men. Let's see how bad this gets. I love the shamelessness of it. It's like Ed and Eddie shit.
Community. First of all, what the hell does that even mean? And B, what this goes to highlight is that there is no console here at all. They haven't even really started to build it.
Yeah, it's the community will build it, man. Don't you understand?
Renders thrown out there.
The community will build it, Yong.
Endeavor that will most likely fall flat on its face. It'll be capable of running games that are built on different blockchains. All of this stuff, I'm not even gonna bother to list these out. And then the block. You
gotta list them out, Yong. Don't you want to be in on the future?
Games, and it'll be easy to use for a traditional gamer who doesn't understand Web3. Ah, yes, the classic traditional gamer.
The traditional gamer.
They don't understand the value that NFTs.
Yes, dude, the traditional gamer.
Offer if you just dive in with both feet. Not only will this solve a problem.
You know the traditional gamer. You know the one that likes good games, Elden Ring, Dark Souls. Maybe they'll play Crash Bandicoot. The remake, or maybe they'll go and play Call of Duty. You know what they really need? They need NFTs. They don't want to play Call of Duty without those. They've been playing Call of Duty on a lesser platform for years. They've been playing Crash Bandicoot for years without the glory of NFTs. They've been playing things like World of Warcraft without NFTs, or Elden Ring without NFTs. Man, this will enhance their experience. Don't you see the value?
But it will also bring mass adoption into the Web3 space. Yeah, wouldn't you like that? Now, they claim high-performance games will run on this thing, but you can see right here the console is not much bigger in terms of surface area and volume than this controller.
What is...
They claim this little thing right here.
What is... There's no...
Of running
okay, so I have a problem already. Let's look. How can they claim this is the console if it hasn't even been built yet? They said the community will build it, but it has. How can they say this is the case for the console if it hasn't even been built yet? And by the way, no console that's going to be able to do everything that this is claiming to do is going to be this small. It's not going to be that small. It's just not. It's not feasible. Truly the Dark Souls of consoles.
Capable of running high performance.
Yeah, truly, this is the pinnacle, the excellence of consoles. The true Elden Lord of consoles.
Will allegedly look like, and you can see zooming in the kind of things we can expect. You've got my metaverses.
Dude, look at these games. These games are way better than the normal shit.
Oh yeah, Axie, which
look at these games. These are the real. This is the real shit. This is the shit that everybody should be playing. Everyone knows how good it is. You got Sky City, Star Atlas, Grit. Everyone knows about Grit. All my homies play Grit. Only real motherfuckers play Grit. Dude, this is just... I literally can't believe it. I mean, I can, but I can't.
Atlas. Oh yeah, Axie, which
dude, Grit's my favorite game.
Hundreds of millions of dollars worth of cryptocurrency stolen from it after
oh my god, dude.
definitely partake in that.
I love it.
My games, these are all essentially NFT games. Nothing here of true substance. Then they detail the controller itself, the Polium 1 controller. The Polium 1 controller will have a fingerprint scanner. Scan their fingerprint when making transactions as to make all...
Oh my god. A fingerprint scanner and a wallet button. A wallet button? A wallet button? A wallet button. A wallet button. A wallet button. Gamers don't... Fuck! Yeah, you know what will enhance my experience? Is if I had the ability to spend money immediately at the press of a button. If I could just press a button and spend my money immediately. If I can just immediately spend my money. Oh my god. You know how many times I've been playing games and I'm just like, damn, why can't I just spend money immediately? Why do I have to go through checkout? Fuck. If there was only a nifty little button that would just, I could press it and just spend my money, that would make my life so much easier. Jesus fucking Christ.
All this more secure.
A fingerprint scanner and a wallet button, dude. This is literal garbage.
To hundreds of thousands of dollars to hundreds
Those
of
microtransactions won't buy themselves. That's damn right. They won't.
Stolen. All that stuff happens on the back end. It doesn't matter whether.
Hey mom, I need your credit card because I need to buy some more transactions on Grit in Sky City.
Oh, we haven't even heard the best feature about this controller. It will have a wallet button. If that isn't emblematic of the
wallet,
metaverse,
dude, it's the ultimate
landscape. This
is the Ed, and Eddie console. Like, I imagine Ed, and Eddie. I'm especially Eddie. Eddie today. If Eddie today is an NFT, bro, he knows it's a scam, and he just tries to get everybody's like, don't FUD around, dude. We're going to the moon. Look at all these suckers buying this NFT shit. I know I'm not I am not in any way, shape, or form a communist. But I was reading the Communist Manifesto, and there's a segment on fictitious capital, and that's what I think this is. That's what I think NFTs are in crypto. It's fictitious capital. It doesn't exist. It's money out of nothing. It's a scam.
Dedicated to transactions, because that's what this whole landscape is about, sucking you into this black hole of expenditure.
Press F to pay respects.
The marketplace app and how it'll focus on buying and trading non-game and in-game NFTs, and all of this stuff is just NFT-related crap. Nothing about this so-called gaming console is dedicated to gaming. It is all dedicated to sucking you in. Oh yeah, it's about sucking, all right. It's all dedicated to sucking. And no, I don't consider metaverses and NFT games to be true video games. They're technically video games, virtual enviraments where you kind of have control over.
I agree with YongYea so much on this. Like, we're literally like neurolinking right now. We're one of the same mind.
To have fun.
Dude,
they're meant to be investment opportunities in a highly
who spends money on this
market where you're gonna be.
Who spends money on these NFTs?
These games don't truly capture the spirit of what video games are.
Except for Nazis.
You know, mainly about fun and immersion and art, storytelling, you name it. All of that stuff is lost here. Moving on, more emphasis how with this console you can discover and play games, metaverses, and apps that are published on the Polium store. Something about a leaderboard that combines all compatible games, leaderboards into one.
You need to have a leaderboard. A leaderboard is fine. But the problem with this leaderboard is that it's contingent on your wallet button. I guarantee you, this is going to be, if this ever comes out, which I doubt it will because it says it's going to be built by the community. But if, let's say in some universe where this actually does release, if this ever releases, it's going to be worse than Diablo Immortal. I call it Diablo Immortal on purpose. It's going to be worse than Diablo Immortal.
That means estimated launch date for this console is Q3 of 2000.
How can you say this if it has not even been built? It's going to be built by the community. The hardware will be custom, and the CPU and GPU will be provided by NVIDIA. Don't rope in NVIDIA. They don't want any. Oh man, don't do this.
2024 hardware will be custom, and the CPU GPU will be provided by NVIDIA. We will provide more information on the specifications later this year. We will build the software on top of Linux. This kind of gives me Atari VCS vibes, where it just sounds like a PC with a console shell. And
where there's whales, there's a way. Dude, these people, we've advanced beyond whales. We've advanced beyond whales. These guys are motherfucking Krakens now. They're goddamn Kraken hunters.
Or defined. Like
this sounds like a PC with extra steps. It does.
The console's hardware is completely
it does sound like a but let's be honest though, isn't a PC with extra steps every single game console? Is it in essence, except for some of the Nintendo consoles. Let's be real. Nintendo, as far as like what they do, they're master innovators when it comes to consoles, because they actually add additional offerings on top of the game console. When like compared to the PlayStation and Xbox, they're just neutered PCs.
Pre-orders.
This is something entirely different. This is the scam console.
So you can't just
the scam station.
Traditional transactions. You have to engage in the blockchain environment. Release plans are further detailed as follows. Polium Pass will be a collection on the Ethereum network. 10,000 Polium 1 consoles will be released to the holders and partners. And then in Q3 2025,
we aim to sell 1 million units.
Manufacture more units for the public. We aim to sell over 1 million units. Yeah, okay.
Oh my God. They aim to sell 1 million units? Well, you know what? I aim to go on a date with Emma Watson. It's nice to have goals, even if they're dreams.
Good luck with that one. It is then once again emphasized that the community will help build the console's hardware and software. Again, there's just nothing here, nothing tangible or definitive. There's no product, and they're still asking for people's money. And then finally,
look,
the future of Web3 gaming, insisting that the metaverse,
the future
Web3 gaming market size will continue.
Look, that's what they try to do. They're trying to do every single scam in the book, built by the community. That means fundraising. It's the future of gaming, not tomorrow. So they're basically promising you the world with no real consequence. They want to bridge the gap between Web3 and traditional gaming. These guys are out of their minds, because any traditional gamer does not want this shit. You know what traditional gamers want? They want microtransactions out of games. You know what they want? They want to be able to go back to the good old days, back in the early 2000s, late 1990s, where you go to the store, you buy a game, you play it, that's over, that's it. That's never going to come back, by the way. That's gone and dead. That's dead in the water. But I remember back where you can go on the PlayStation 2 in 2007, you can go to the store, GameStop, you can buy Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix for about $40 because your last edition of that game got scratched up. You take it home, you pop that sucker in the PlayStation 3, and you play it all damn night. And that's it. You don't have to buy any other bullshit. And you know what else? Yeah, there's games, there's cars in the game. There's customizations for the different cars, but guess what? That's all currency you earn in-game by winning races and completing challenges. Now, if you want to do all that shit, you can just swipe mom's credit card out of her purse whenever she's not looking because she's fucking the mailman. And then you can go and pay to get every fucking skin in Fortnite. Traditional gamers, whatever this fucking means, if it means what I think it is, what it means, they don't want this dog shit. I'll stick with Windows 95, thanks.
To increase. Game companies are trying to force this to happen because they see a lucrative venture there if this thing becomes normalized, but the gaming realm and just the masses are really pushing back against this stuff. Anytime a company engages like this, they get nothing but negative PR backlash.
Here's the thing, people will push back, but where's the money? People talk about this all the time. They'll push back, but where's the money? Like, let's talk about Diablo Immortal for a second. I hate that I have to. But let's talk about Diablo Immortal for a second. Kotaku Diablo Immortal. I have to bring this up because it's important. Here it is. This was published yesterday. Despite backlash, Diablo Immortal is making $1 million a day. This is what your backlash is. People do not give a shit. These corporations, they do not give a shit. And this is why. Because the numbers don't lie. You can say what you want, but the numbers do not lie. And the numbers say they buy this shit, they eat it up. These corporations, they'll shit in a can, seal it up, and sell it to you. And yeah, you may not buy it, I may not buy it, but they don't give a shit about that because we're not the target audience. The target audience is a bunch of brain dead morons that will buy that shit in the motherfucking dozens. And they'll go back home, take open their crappy can opener, open up that can of shit, and gulp it down like there's no tomorrow. The people who hate NFTs, the people who hate these gacha games, like myself and many other, they don't give a shit about us because we're not the people they're trying to attract. They are making these games for Wall Street investors, Saudi oil princes, and the neats that live in their mom's basement and collect Social Security, and they spend that entire check in one day making microtransaction purchases on a mobile game that's loosely based on a Diablo 3. That's the target audience. They don't give a shit about us because we were never gonna buy the game anyways. They're not making games for us anymore. That's why so many people are pissed off, because they're not making games for people like me. So yeah, despite the backlash, the backlash can be as vocal as they want. All these corporations are gonna look, they're gonna see where's the money. If they hate it, why make money? If they hate it, why we make $1 million every day? That's all they give a shit about. Now, the moment this doesn't happen, the moment that this stops, then they start giving a shit. You got to vote with your wallet, but the problem is not enough. There's not enough of us to vote with our wallets. That's just the truth.
And a hit to their reputation, and hopefully this can continue enough that eventually all these companies will give up, seeing that this is all too much of a PR liability. The blog post finally concludes by saying that most Web3 games are not fun to play like traditional games. We are building for the future, not for tomorrow.
Most Web3 games are not fun to play like traditional games. So they're self-aware in saying that Web3 games are not attractive like traditional games. Then why are you making a console for traditional gamers when all the Web3 games suck balls? And you're aware of it. Are you going to make games for this console?
Polium wants to bridge the gap between Web3 and traditional gaming. That is literally the worst nightmare for gamers and for the gaming industry as a whole. I don't suspect this endeavor will gain much traction, but that doesn't mean crap like this doesn't inspire ideas for other companies to draw from, bigger companies who maybe can push for stuff like this on a more substantial level to further the attempt of normalizing this stuff in order to grow their financial prospects, to further their financial corporate goals. Now, how appropriate is it that Polium is already in a situation where they're being accused of theft, which is such a rampant aspect of NFTs, of blockchain.
That's the other part of the title right here.
Check out this logo.
Here it is.
If familiar to you, that's because this was clearly directly ripped off of the GameCube logo. You can see right here.
Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got him. It's so fucking obvious. These guys, the people who do this NFT shit, they have zero creativity of their own. They have no creativity, no imagination, no wonder of their own. So they have to scam. They have to scam. They have to scam. They got to scam hard. So what do? They do what I'm doing. They yoink and twist. You take the content and you twist it. But here's the thing, at least I'm self-effacing. At least I know that I'm a degenerate. I'm not trying to rip people off. I'm just trying to make a couple YouTube videos and have a good ass time. These people, when they do it with the intention of trying to sell 1 million copies of a shitty ass Web3 console that's never going to be made. Look at this.
Ben Shimbrook tweeted, "Man, logo seems kind of familiar." Now, Polium, of course, denies that they ripped off the logo.
They didn't, of course.
But GameCube has a G, and the cube represents their name. Our cube represents blockchain, and the P stands for Polium. That's
what the fuck? This is the ultimate self-report. So, I can see they basically took the logo in, okay, so you see the GameCube logo has a G in it. This logo here has a P in it, but they're both cubes, they're both 3D. And here's the thing too, if this was just any other random company, let's say like Polium was like a pharmaceutical company, most people would not give a shit because it's just a stupid pharmaceutical company. Yeah, they have a logo and it looks like a cube, so what? Here's the thing, you are doing this with a video game console. Your video game console has a logo that is almost identical to another video game console. That is a Nintendo console. And by the way, Polium, Nintendo is a big ass company. It is large, and they also have really, really strict lawyers that will sue your ass into oblivion. So maybe you should change your logo.
Chain, and the P stands for Polium. That's like a student who copied homework going,
yeah,
well, I know the two homeworks look similar, but mine has a different name on it. It's my name.
Yeah,
and
dude.
Also, you can see some of the wording is different.
Dude, look, I may or may not have copied from that homework, but you know, my name is different. There'd be different names. They use or you know, different wording. It's okay. Let it ride. I did not cheat. I did not scam the system.
It's wholly unique. Ben aptly responds with, "Yeah, no, I get that you changed the G to a P. It doesn't make this, not at best, a shameless ripoff,
or at worst, actual trademark infringement."
Polium continue to be stubbornly defensive about this.
That would not hold up in court. I feel like it would fail.
Web3 gaming will.
Oh my god, they used the fucking rocket emoji. Holy shit. A lot of criticism and mixed reviews. Web3 gaming will be the future. It will be the future, guys. We will have a functional prototype ready before we take any pre-orders or funding. Let's clear some things up. Oh my god. Why respond to this? Like, by responding to this, it gives it more credibility, and I feel like they're just self-reporting at this point.
Sure. We'll have a functional prototype ready before we take any pre-orders or funding. Not a single legitimate console manufacturer starts taking pre-orders during the prototype stages of a console's development. By the time they're taking pre-orders, they'll show you what the final console looks like, what the final specs are, and what the final product will be. Polium then begins by addressing accusations that
here it is,
the GameCube logo, stating, "We did not copy the Nintendo's GameCube logo. There are multiple companies that are using a similar logo, but we will illustrate a new logo that is original." In the same sentence, they insist that they didn't copy Nintendo's GameCube logo, but also admit that their logo isn't original by saying, "We will illustrate a new logo that is
self-report, baby."
People have already figured out exactly how they came up with that logo. So here's Mecha Goblin, who took the original GameCube logo, rotated it so that this bit right here is actually down here, and then you take this piece, erase it, you take this piece right here and attach it to this side instead of this side, like so. And so you get right here, the remove bit here, and then this part attached to this side. And then you flip it horizontally, and you get a P-shaped version of the GameCube logo. Putting them side by side right here, you can see that it's not a subtle similarity. It's very much just a direct rip-off.
It's so fucking obvious. It's so fucking obvious that this is supposed to be derived from this. I think in court they could be sued for it. I think they could be sued for it because Polium is trying to be a video game console. Guess what else was a video game console? The GameCube by Nintendo. And guess what? It was actually a motherfucking great one. This is some random outfit is promising to make a Web 3.0 console, whatever the fuck that means. And the first thing they are tweeting out is clarification that they did not steal the GameCube logo. Yeah, this is doomed to fail. Doomed to fail.
Off, except for some minor differences like the color being changed, the corners being rounded off, and the shape being more of a P than a G. And you can already see people poking fun at Polium's attempt to pass off their logo as original with posts like this. So you're looking for a new original logo that doesn't look like a GameCube logo. Say no more.
Oh my god, dude. Slade, Polium.
Help you with that. And here it is.
Not a ripoff, by the way. Totally 100% original.
That this console won't have proper games by saying the console will have games and exclusive games. We are currently in talks with different Web3 game developers. So again, just fully focused on.
So if Web3 game developers, that means the games will suck.
Machines disguised as games rather than proper video games.
Yep.
Many folks have similar expectations. Here we have one Twitter user saying, can't wait for some cheap-ass Unity games where I can spend all my money during gameplay. They then talk about a roadmap that they have in store for this console. We'll take a look at that in a bit. It's quite hilarious. And then they close off by marketing their Discord.
They used it again. They used the rocket again. I swear, whoever's running this is a boomer. They are a boomer. They're probably pretty well off. They're either a doctor or maybe a lawyer, and they don't know anything about crypto. And they're just trying to use this as a method to get rich quick, or richer quicker. Read the white paper and join our Discord. We are founders who will not stop. Web3 is going to be mainstream. No. No, it won't. You have 2 retweets, 4 quotes, and 4 likes. And I guarantee you all of them are just hate.
And engage in this scam-infested.
Saving for later.
Emphasized in a separate tweet that a new logo is underway after backlash surrounding their completely
decentralized
logo. And
how the clown, dude.
Nobody's taking seriously. How about this one? Just the picture.
Yeah, dude. Welcome to the circus.
Nintendo
completely original dude. Yes.
YongYea. This all kind of reminds me of that whole situation with Glory Hero NFT Wars, whose logo looks something like this.
Glory Hero NFT Wars. What the fuck is this? Glory Hero NFT Wars.
Of the Paladins.
No way. No way. Glory Hero, NFT Wars, Paladin Strike. They even have the fucking diamond in the middle. The font is the same. Holy shit.
Letters swapped around, but the design you can see is pretty much identical. And beyond that, Glory Hero also copies Heroes, just rips assets directly from Paladins, changes some.
How is that not illegal?
Trying to make it unique.
That's got to be illegal, man.
You know, just changing the homework a little bit and submit it as original type of situation. Like this hero highlighted on the front page is straight up just a copy of Paladin's ROM hero, whose concept art looks something
dude,
like
he
this.
actually looks pretty badass.
That's focused on Web 3.0, on metaverse, on NFTs, on blockchain, whose first instinct was to steal from somebody else. Paladin's developer Hi-Res Studios was quick to act, pursuing legal
dude, they
action.
don't they do Smite? I love Smite.
Try to play it off as them taking inspiration. Our game art does learn from many game companies, but it was
We're taking inspiration. We're taking inspiration. I don't know if that would hold up in court. We're taking inspiration.
Clear that they just directly ripped off Paladins, especially when Hi-Res Studio CEO pointed out that in one of their assets.
No fucking way. No. It is, but they probably won't be messed with. Look, you know how I said earlier that NFTs and scams are intertwined like Doritos and tacos to make the Doritos tacos? I meant that more like 90% of the time. But this is like 99.999% of the time confirmed. Look at this shit. They just literally copy Control V, Control P on this guy. He has the Paladins logo and the Glory Hero NFT Wars. Oh my god. And it says that our first batch of NFT debuted on Flow thanks to the support provided by our partner, My NFT 2021. The product experience is especially great. Product? What product are you buying? Also, we will bring more surprises to the Flow community as the first win-to-earn game in the Flow ecosystem. Flow blockchain. Dude, it's like I said, it's astrology for guys. LOL, says the motherfucker who stole literally every character from Paladin Strike so hard that your May 11th tweet has a character with a Paladin Strike logo on it. Slap! Cleave. Annihilated. There's a whole video I would recommend about mobile ads. Dear God. Oh man, send it to me. Send it to me in IM. We can watch it later. I might watch it on my next stream. We'll see. Send it to me though. I want to see that shit.
They literally forgot to take out
there it is.
Paladin Strike logo.
What a
image. They replaced.
This is the ultimate smoking gun. When it comes to like stealing and like copyright shit, doing this is like the ultimate smoking gun. It's not even funny. It's like I don't think it gets any worse, to be quite honest. I think this is just disgusting. It's so shameless. I love it.
Glory Hero NFT Wars, but they didn't notice that this right here just straight up says Paladins and confirms that they. It
confirms everything. It was already extremely obvious, but that just is the fucking nail in the coffin right there.
Hard evidence. Glory Hero continued to pretend like they're being accused of plagiarism, but
after 10 hours of discussion, the senior management of our various departments unanimously decided to keep the original name and use this style as our logo so that we can prevent us from being accused of plagiarism. Glory Hero NFT Wars. You know what the funniest thing is about this? Is that this right here, this piece of paper, is the most work that they probably did in this in production of this project. This piece of paper right here is the most valuable thing in the entire project of Glory Hero, because it seems like everything else was literally Control V, Control P from Paladins.
Didn't actually engage in plagiarism. And then not long after, Glory Hero NFT Wars announced that they're transitioning from Web 2.0 game studio to NFT game track, basically Web 3.0 metaverse NFT
game track, baby.
Down on that. A match made in heaven with Polium. No doubt those two are going to engage in some serious talks about scamming people. To close things off, I want to check out the Polium 1
Scammers
website,
Unite. It's like the Scammer Avengers.
The next-gen console for Web3
Is this their website?
Check out some of its features, shall we? Wow, 4K Ultra HD, Touch ID. This is
it's the
Apple
fingerprint
technology and
scammer.
trademark. So unless they're trying to be sued by one of the biggest corporations in the world, there's no way that this console is going to have Touch ID. Now, it could very well be that this company thought that Touch ID was just a general term for fingerprint sensor. But even if that is the case, the fact that this company lacks such basic knowledge goes to show that they have no idea what they're doing.
Touch ID,
by
yo.
having this up on their website and promoting their console as having this Touch ID feature that is an Apple trademark, they're already getting sued. Anyway, next up we got.
So not only did they steal the GameCube logo, but they stole an Apple ID as well. Fantastic.
HDR high dynamic range.
How can they promise anything on this if the console has not been built? It's going to be built by the community, which is going to be an epic fail anyways. The community, like I said, anytime you get a community involved, it's going to suck. Oh my god. It's like the Exodia of scamming.
120
It's the
frames per
Exodia of
second. Basically,
scamming.
they're promoting this console to be as powerful, if not more powerful, than PlayStation 5.
Yeah, we had to
Xbox
cover
Series
this
X.
because
And
it
we're
was
talking
just
about a
too
console
stupid
that,
not to
again,
talk about
is
it.
not
It was
much
too
bigger
stupid.
in terms of surface area and
Yo,
volume than
welcome to the
a
chat.
standard
We're back at it
controller.
again,
This is
boys.
just blatantly false marketing, combined with the fact that they've already said that there is no console that's been built. They haven't finalized the specs. So all this right here is just straight up a lie. Not to mention not feasible in a box of this size. The website then
Yeah, that's true. I mentioned that from the get-go. It's not possible.
The list right here for
It's too
yourself.
small.
Here is the concept of the dash.
Dude, like I said, dude, all my homies play Grit. All my homies play Grit. All my homies play Other Side. 1v1 me and Star Atlas. Oh my god. Guild of Guardians. Mini Royale Nations. Genopets. Is that supposed to be like Geopets? What in the fuck is this? Multi-chain wallet for trading, swapping, and bridging. I don't... Buy and trade NFTs and in-game items. Check leaderboards, transactions, and game activity. Stay connected with your friends in messaging and voice chat. Look, this should be a given. This part should be active. These two. No one cares about the transactions. What you buy is your own business.
Metaverses and NFT games. And then the website presents the ability to use multiple programming languages to make games as some kind of unique
god,
feature.
what the fuck,
sure.
man.
Polium 1 controller that is built for Web3 gaming. Again, Touch
You
ID,
can't
which straight up
it
is
belongs to
inviting a
Apple.
lawsuit. A wallet button, haptic feedback, headphone jack, sensitive touchpad, etc., etc. Then here's the roadmap that I was talking to you
Polium
about.
Pass.
For the console, 2021 idea, 2021 planning, and not a specific time of the year, just later in 2021 planning. 2022.
Console design and then hardware developments. So this is out of fucking whack. You need to have the hardware and the software and the console design and the functional prototype all need to be in the same fucking line. Especially because you already saw the design. It's way too goddamn small to do anything that they're promising. It's way too small. You're telling me that little piece of shit, that little pathetic, smaller than a phone ass motherfucker is going to be able to do all that shit and play games that are meaningful and with high quality, but it's literally 1/5 or 1/6 of the size of an Xbox or a PlayStation? Get the fuck out of here. Clown ass, scamming ass motherfuckers, dude.
Console design, and then no year or month listed for the rest of these.
Manufacturing.
Later on, sometime hardware.
2024 ready to launch.
Sometime after
there's no timeline for this because it's going to be built by the community. They said it was going to be built by the community. It's the ultimate scam. Like I said, this is the Ed and Eddie console. This is the Jawbreaker 5000.
Prototype, DFMA,
it's the Jawbreaker 5000, guys.
Ready for launch. Just the most
I can
vague stuff.
I can see them in the lab, like they're in the cul-de-sac, and then Eddie is like, "Oh man, we're gonna get those suckers! Yeah, man, we're gonna get so many Jawbreakers with this idea." Double D, and Double D's like, Eddie, I don't see this actually working. All the things that we're promising don't fit in this console. He's like, "Oh, shut up! It's gonna be built by the community. It will be built by the community." And then Ed is there, is like this, yes, and they'll make the logo look like the Supercube logo and just turn it upside down because it's like, yeah, that's a great idea, yeah, man, I can taste those Jawbreakers already. Oh my god, dude, I love it. It's so shameless.
Relatively nondescript.
It's so shameless.
Locally lacks clarity on what the hell the schedule is. Last but not least, we have an FAQ section.
Oh, here we go.
Clearly answers
FAQ.
like, what will be the specs? We aim to build a high-performance console. That's all they say about that. The specs you see on the site are not confirmed until we have a functional prototype.
My god.
So you straight up admit that the specs shown on the front page of this website
dude.
are completely false.
Yeah,
Completely
buttered
unconfirmed,
toast.
and
Buttered
also just
toast
completely
console.
unfeasible in a box of this size. So why are you putting all these flashy buzzwords up on your website and generating false hype? That's a rhetorical question. The NFT
Dude, I
metaverse
love
blockchain
man.
landscape
I love YongYea.
thrives on dishonesty. They can't even
See,
be bothered to come up with their own original
Yong's
logo
being a
and
hater
then
though,
be
because you know
honest when they
he's
get
not going to
called
be
out
in
for
on the
what is a
future.
very
Because this is the
obvious
this is the
ripoff. You don't
future,
have to
guys. This is
analyze
the
and look
future of
closely.
gaming.
It's just
He's
blatantly
not going to be
copy and
in
paste it
on
and
the
then
future of
change around
gaming.
a
How
little
many
bit.
of
If
you
they
guys
can't
are going to
even be honest
pre-order?
about their freaking logo, do you expect that
Who's
going to
pre-order the Polium?
The functionalities of this console, or the whole idea that Web3 is the future, and that
He's gonna be
it's
Yong
all
out.
great for the consumers and for the
He's gonna be
players,
Yong
it's gonna
out. He's out of the
move
club.
gaming
He's
to a
not in the
whole new
NFT.
level,
He's not in the
and all usual
blockchain. He's
buzzwords.
out.
One bit of solace we can
We're
take
all
from
gonna be
this is
hype.
that
We're all gonna
hardly
be part of the
anyone is
NFT
taking this
blockchain
seriously.
club.
If anything, people are
We're gonna be
pointing
living it
and
up as
laughing.
millionaires because we got the console. We're part of the Web3. We're in club, guys.
Ever happen. Yeah, I don't suspect this console
He'll be
will
Yong
actually
out.
see the light of day, will actually become a final product and become in any way,
Day
shape, or
one
form
pre-order. Yes,
successful. A
baby.
few delusional or brainwashed few might be all in on this, but for the rest of us, we all know what gaming is actually about, and nothing about the Polium 1 console.
Well, you don't want to play. You don't want to play Grit. You don't want to play Sky Atlas. You don't want to 1v1 me in Sky Atlas, bro.
Corporations want gaming
On the Polium.
and when this whole house of cards comes,
Oh my
tumbling down,
God.
as recent trends
The block location, the blockchain. I've said this. This is the last time I will say it. Crypto is astrology for men.
I'll be there to point and laugh. Or at the very least, that's one man's take on this ridiculous concept of a
Oh my
Web3
God.
gaming console on the Polium 1
YongYea.
that's set to launch allegedly sometime in 2024. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this console announcement. And to be further updated on all things gaming news, reviews, and discussions, stay tuned right here on YongYea. I'll see you guys next time.
YongYea out. That's right. He's not in. He's out. You have to get the wallet button. That's right.